now for the second film from the Blade trilogy, which is, of course, going to be called Blade 2. Now, Blade 2 has a slightly bigger cast in it. It's got Ron Perlman, who you probably know as Hellboy, and it also has Norman Reedus, who probably quite a lot of people know as Daryl from The Walking Dead. Now, what happens in this one? A new type of vampire is unleashed by the current vampire overlord, and he says that he escaped, even though at the end it's revealed that he released him to try and create a stronger breed of vampire who could kill Blade. Quite a dark film this is. This is a lot more serious than the first one. Very, very, not shocking, but violent and brutal compared to the other ones. A lot more death in it and a lot more suspense. He's fighting with his enemies this time to try and stop this new breed of vampire, but yet neither Blade nor does the people who he's fighting with know that they're actually not there to do that. They're there to get killed, so they can't stop the vampire. Now, if I'm correct, I believe that this vampire is also immune from silver, but is not immune from UV. Very, very impressive film, very bloody and violent when you watch it. A lot more death in this one than there was the previous one, and the story is a lot better than this than the previous one. Similar runtime, and this version is 2 discs, so you have a hell of a lot more bonus features in it. There's even a version of it without the speaking in it. It just plays the soundtrack in it, which is very unusual. I tried watching it and I got not bored of it, but you can still follow the film. It's just not as exciting as it is with the talking in it, but it's very different to watch it. You want to look out for the classic one, as you can probably see the 18 rating there. It's darker red, so if you see the classic one anyway, get that, the double disc one, because it's got a lot more bonus features on and it's a hell of a lot better. It's got so much in for the bonus features that it's ridiculous. What do I have to give it? Okay, not as good as the previous one, because the humour isn't there and the story's not quite as impressive. A very good story though, there's a lot more depth to it, but it's not anywhere near as fun as the first one is. 8 out of 10. Better than the third one, which I'm going to review next. Not as good as the first one. It could have been better, but still, Wesley Snipes in it. It does a brilliant role as Blade, and I can't think of anyone else who would have been better back then as Blade. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. It could have been better, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse.